Today was the 21st of January 2023. Alright day today. Oh fuck, you know, I got to turn this down a little bit every day. Right, let's do it 25. It's pretty sensible. Today I woke up at around 8:20. It was around that time, and I had that moment, the brief moment of shit. Should I go back to sleep, or should I pop 100 milligrams of modafinil and go to training? I'm happy to say that I took the modafinil, went to training, and you know, I don't regret it. Although my heart rate was quite concerning, but I'll talk about that in a moment. So yeah, let's get some more fucking redstone. I should have looked up the correct heights to mine at. I forgot to look again. I have to look through some caves. Oh, I should get a bucket. So yeah, I woke up and hello. Go. So yeah, woke up and just had some Cheerios, some shit like cereal, just because I didn't have time to make anything proper. Had that and got in the shower, got ready and left. I realised I looked at the trains, and how it works is one of the trains that I use, there's a fast one that goes to the same place in 2 stops, but sometimes I say sometimes, unfortunately most of the fucking time, that's not running, and I have to get the slower train, which gets to the same place in literally about 30 stops, and it takes a long time. So I thought, you know what, it's not going to be worth it taking this train today. I'm going to drive. And it's funny because every time I drive in London, I say, I will never do this again. This is stupid. And then I forget that I said that, and then I drive in London again a few months later, and then I remind myself again, this is stupid, why did I do this? So today, to be fair, on the way to the gym it wasn't that bad, but on the way back it was pretty fucking dreadful. But still, probably just about faster than the train. But as long as I could get there on time, that's all that matters. Because I hate being late to the session, to the point where you spent hours, not hours, but maybe just almost close to 2 hours getting there. And now, here you are, people are about to start packing up and leaving. You haven't got a good training session in, you've just wasted your journey and kind of wasted a huge portion of your day. That's the ultimate fear. It's extremely aggravating when shit like that happens. But luckily that didn't happen today. It was an open mat, and usually, I mean, I'm okay for 1 or 2 open mats a week, but I usually had a little bit of a bad attitude towards them. When people used to tell me, oh, I wish we could just start rolling now, I'm tired of the demonstrations, I used to think that was very arrogant. And I suppose it is. I'm talking about jiu-jitsu, by the way, guys. The training that I'm doing is jiu-jitsu. And I suppose it is. Like, how can you think, oh, I'm too good for the moves that the coach is teaching? You're not necessarily saying that, but I've started to come to the realization now that I think through rolling and also talking about rolls afterwards with my partners, I think for me that will be a faster way of improving than going to random classes where they teach random moves on the off chance that I might like the move. Because I'm a purple belt now, almost brown. I already have my game, like my style. I already have that. And I mean, obviously, I haven't perfected the fundamentals. Obviously, I don't think you'd be cheeky if you said you had, really. Oh, more diamonds. Oh shit, I might have to mine those. I don't know if I'll find those again. Gotta mine those. But I feel like, especially around competition time, if I just did the open mats and then found errors whilst rolling actively, and then after the roll, stopping with my partner and asking what happened here, what happened there, how can I stop that happening? I think that'll be not only slightly faster, I think it'll be a much faster way to progress. I have a feeling. But yeah, so Whereas before, I used to say, oh, I don't want to do another open night. I've already done 3 this week or something. I think I'm gonna change my attitude and actually almost prioritize open mats. No way, I've been here before and I missed the diamonds because I didn't fucking take the dive. um, yeah, so I was quite interested. Oh shit. Yeah, so I made that realization today, which is always interesting. But maybe I'm wrong, but it just feels like that's the case with me. Yeah, so the rolls were really good, really enjoyable, injury-free for me. Unfortunately, I was in a wrestling round where one of my good friends got injured, which I feel terrible about. And I hope that it doesn't plague him for too long, the injury. Big lumps come up on his knee, but yeah, hopefully that's nothing serious. Hopefully it's just a bruise or something. Yeah, that would really be shit. Whoa. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no redstone. Why is it so hard to find redstone, man? So the rolls were really good. Trying to think of something specifically that I'm going to take away. So my friend that I've trained with for about 5 years now has, I mean, when we actually met in a different gym, and he always countered my double leg takedowns in this interesting way, where he would, if he felt that I'd won the double leg, he would let me take him down for the first bit, and then sweep me to mount with butterfly hooks. Now, he used to do this to me years ago, and I've hit many, many successful double legs in the gym and in competition since then. So I assumed that I'd just naturally, over time, as I'd gotten better, just patch that mistake. Because obviously, I've still continued training with this guy, who I do regard to be one of my best friends, but this guy, obviously one of my good friends. I've still continued training with him, but he's developed more of a leg lock game. So he doesn't really start standing anymore because of various injuries of his own. But he wanted to start standing, maybe it's a New Year's resolution of his or some shit, but he wants to start standing, and he got me in that same sweep twice. Which is, I mean, of course, I'm happy for my friend, but I should be the better wrestler, because that's all I do. It's not all I do, but he does no wrestling. So the fact that he, even by wrestling rules, beat me twice is mildly infuriating. Once I stop feeling happy for his success, I feel pissed off at myself. Do I need this? Nah. Enchantment table? Yeah. So that was really frustrating, and he showed me some counters to that. It's counters that I already knew and I already tried in the round, but didn't work. Had a really interesting round with this one. I think this guy's actually a white belt, but the white belts are the gym I go to. The white belts that start at the gym are taught nothing but solid fundamentals from the day they start, and you have some very interesting white belts that are actually quite frustrating to roll with. And if you get cocky, they can actually catch you in some stuff, which rarely taps me, or never taps me, but it's fucking close if you don't move quickly, and if you know exactly how to defend certain things. So yeah, I was rolling with this one white belt. It has a very interesting game. It's hard to describe. It's lots of the feeling where you think you've just passed, and then, oh no, he's just underhooked this, or he's had this hook the whole time, or he's just changed this hook, and then stops you from going around the back. You find a way around anyway, but it was a very fun roll, basically. So I had lots of rolls, and I will say, after one of my rolls that didn't feel more or less like I exerted as much energy as usual, the roll finished, I stood up and I started chatting with my partner who I was just finished rolling with, and all of a sudden I felt a massive rush to my chest and like a flutter, and I all of a sudden couldn't speak as clearly because I was short of breath. This is weird. I mean, it's not weird if this happens after a round. I mean, during and after a round, but this happened suddenly after a round. I stood up, and boom, my heart rate went fucking so high, and it kind of worried me a little bit. And that's never happened to me before. I think it was the modafinil, or maybe I'm just telling myself this. I really don't know at this point, but yeah, that was a little bit worrying. Obviously, I was fine. They got defibrillators in the gym anyway, so I'm sure I'll be fine. But yeah, it was a little bit of an oh shit moment. So yeah, chatted with some guys from the gym, got in the car, left. The journey back was a little bit shit. Some of the tunnels to go underneath the Thames were closed, and I made some wrong turns. Sometimes I feel like the travel app, the outline is too thick, so when you have to split off of a road, sometimes you don't see that you have to start splitting off. And most of the time it does a really good job of letting you know which lane to be in, but sometimes it just doesn't. Just doesn't tell you, or assumes that you know. And then when I'm driving in a certain area in London for the first time, I miss these indicators and fucking make a wrong turn, which is really, really annoying. But yeah, got home eventually fine. The car was very low on fuel at this point. I've driven into London, out of London, into Wolverhampton, out of Wolverhampton, and around Wolverhampton, and to work once. And to work, which is about another 40-minute drive. Oh my god, where the fuck was he? Oh my days. Don't really like this house anyway. Yeah, so the car's done alright, to be honest. I ended up getting home after about an hour and 20-minute drive. Should have been a 50-minute drive. Got home and decided to have some food, because unfortunately the restaurant I work at has now said they won't be making us food anymore, which is pretty annoying. I have my own opinions on that, which I'll talk about in a second. Are they dying? How many more of these fuckers have got to get? They're taking damage. How many have I got to do? Fuck. Right, let's get the sugar canes underway. So we need more quartz. Need more quartz. I can get started now. I can't remember which way to do it. I guess it's... Get some more wood, get some more spruce. Or any wood, really. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, let's sort this out. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm not really too happy with this whole base I've done. I'm gonna rework some stuff underground here. I'm gonna probably redo the chest room, and I'm gonna have a room at the back where I'll start and stop the episode each day. And if I haven't completed a certain amount of tasks in the day, I won't leave the room. I'll just talk about the day. And usually, if I haven't completed those tasks, it'll be a bad day. So I'll talk about why, what I can do better, and yeah, that's my little idea that I came up with today. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, this chest room just simply is not sufficient. I'm going to change it up. Maybe probably... that's a pretty cool idea. Yeah, I just came up with an idea. Just whack some more chests in here, make a hallway here. This room I'm talking about in there. Thanks to the new Chisel and Bits mod, I can literally make a super thin wall so you can't see the back of the chests. Okay, great. That's what I'm going to do. Starting when? I'm going to put the... Actually, to be honest, I've got the observers, but I don't think a sugarcane farm is that important. It's really easy to get loads of sugarcane. The hardest part is probably the cows. What do you think? Do I have enough sugarcane? I think so. Fuck the sugarcane farm. We don't need one. As long as I keep consistently hitting my natural one. Obviously, automatic things are nice, but I will be needing a lot of paper actually with this. Okay, maybe I'll make one. Oh fuck. Is it? Oh fuck it. I'll just do it. Where though? If I'm gonna make one, this is temporary, obviously. If I'm gonna make a sugarcane farm, I want to do it properly. So, where? I might just do it underground. I don't know. I'm having a hard time making decisions on this world. Maybe I just need to be a little bit more spontaneous. We'll see where it leads. But for now, I just need the enchanting table. I'll just make a really quick one. And, no, you know what? I made a decision. No. No sugarcane farm. Automatic. Don't need one. This is all I need. Get another water there or something. Fuck it. Got enough sugarcane. Fuck it. It's stupid. Let's try and sort the chests out. Right, everything I got from mining in here. Minus ores. Go in there. Mob drops. Farming. Nether. Man, we're super low on coal. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna plan this room now. Dope. So, let's get onto it. Oh shit. So where was I? So I drove back, got in, made some food, and food was pretty good. But once I made the food, I realised that I actually didn't have that long at all. I thought I'd be able to do some chilling or working. Probably chilling though, because I'm a fucking idiot. But I didn't have time for any of that, so I decided just to fucking leave. And that was a good choice, because I actually wasn't late today. And I knew that I'd have to stop for fuel on the way too. So I literally ate, showered, ate, obviously bolognese, you know, and shot off to work, got in, and fueled up first. The fuel pump was giving me some aggro, but figured it out, and got in, and you know the tempo today was Sunday, so it was very busy. And yesterday at Saturday when I worked, it was an enjoyable busy, but today was not an enjoyable busy. It was really fucking. My sister, who's the manager, was. I mean, she was very stressed out, understandably, because obviously there's lots going on. Sometimes lots goes wrong, but she was being extremely annoying today. She was kind of doing this. Usually, there's this just unwritten rule where if you're walking, because there's lots of narrow like walkways because of like tables and shit. So if you're walking towards one of your colleagues and you have a plate or more than one plate and they have no plates, usually the person with no plates lets you go. They step to the side. But for some reason my sister decided that that rule didn't apply to her today and she just stormed past everyone, which is really quite annoying and rude. You know, she's the fucking general manager. She does what she wants, blood. But yeah, only slightly annoying. It's not a huge deal, and I understand that she was under loads of fucking aggro. That she has the responsibilities that I don't even have. So 4 and 3. How's that happened? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. That's why. It's 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I suppose the reason why I'm able just to sit back and say why she's so stressed is because I'm not the general manager. I don't have to put up with all that shit. But where are all the sticks gone, G? Oh, there's one. Fantastic. But yeah, so it wasn't a huge deal, just a little bit aggravating. What was pretty annoying was the head chef today was being such a fucking wanker. He just, I mean, I have said this before. Lots of chefs think that all like the front of house staff are retarded. And to be honest, we do make some pretty silly mistakes, but would appreciate not to be spoken to like fucking retards. Because, I mean, there's I mean, I'm not sure if this is applicable to everywhere, but it is applicable to the 2 restaurants that I've worked at. and this doesn't apply to all staff members that work in the kitchen, but it definitely applies to a good 80%. Okay, there's a reason why they're at the back, out of sight from the customers, because I mean, I guess this is a gross generalization, but most people who work in kitchens are not the most attractive looking people in the world. So that's why they're at the back. It sounds horrible, but it's true. There's a reason why they're at the back of the restaurant and we're at the front facing customers. Because there's no shortage of good looking people at the front, but let me tell you, there's a shortage at the back in the kitchen. And I feel like saying this fugly motherfucker. I'm like, listen, mate, listen. You can be all cocky if you like, because you know how to cook a good medium rare steak, alright? If you want that win, you can have it. Sorry I don't remember what table number that you said a little bit under your breath whilst there's 101 things going on making lots of noise, okay? So I don't have... Look, listen, in 2012, I spent 2012 listening to fucking dubstep on max volume, okay? I don't like dubstep anymore, but my eardrums will never forget it. They're fucked now, okay? I can't undo that damage. So could you just repeat the table number for me one more time, please? Ugly motherfucker. But yeah, chefs do have a bit of a superiority complex, and they do show it quite often. They kind of have this persona about them, like, we never ever make mistakes, ever. Can't believe you make mistakes, oh my god. And if they make mistakes, they'll find someone else to blame and play it off like it's not a big mistake when it just cost the restaurant hundreds of pounds. But yeah, it's not a huge deal. I try and tell myself that I don't care because I don't respect the chef, but I do care inside because I don't like being called stupid at all. He didn't directly call me stupid, but he was definitely making me feel stupid. So yeah, fuck that motherfucker. But basically, oh yeah, also I forgot to mention when I was driving home from the gym before the restaurant, I was changing lane into the motorway, so I was coming out of a road, and obviously in the UK our cars are right-hand drive, so we're on the right-hand side of the car with our steering wheel, and there was a European truck which would have been left-hand drive, and as I'm driving on the motorway, my horn doesn't work, by the way. I'm merging onto the motorway, and this fucking lorry driver that's in the middle lane decides to turn into the left-hand lane, which is the lane I'm trying to get into. And God knows why he wanted to go into that lane all of a sudden. But he's on the left-hand side of his cab, so I would have literally been next to it. All he needs to do is check his mirror before changing lane. He nearly fucking squashed me. And I had to move onto the hard shoulder, but a very bumpy road at a very fast speed, which is pretty worrying. My fucking horn doesn't work, so I couldn't let him know I was there. And I couldn't believe the fucking stupidity of that driver, how he endangered my life from such a stupid mistake. But yeah, I swore a lot in the car and then felt fine afterwards. So yeah, then back to work, bit of work. Sometimes it felt like, oh, I'm sure this will be the last sitting. Surely after this a lot of people go home, we'll pack up and leave, but no. There's like another 2 sittings after that, which was pretty infuriating. And we were also told as well, no staff lunch, which was... I mean, I get both sides of the argument. The one side is, every other job you go to, you're expected to bring lunch. Yeah, but we have a giant industrial kitchen in this job. And you guys have downtime where you have spare ingredients. There's so much waste of food. Like, can we just fucking whip us something up? You know, why? And also, most restaurants do actually, at least in England, most restaurants do make their staff a roast after Sunday. If you work Sunday, most restaurants make you a roast. And I was fucking whinging, man. Like, there's this one waitress, I was polishing cutlery with her, and I was saying, this is bullshit, I can't fucking believe this. And then I walk into the kitchen and they've got all these boxes for us with food. I'm like, oh, now I feel bad. But still, they didn't give us lunch. We worked all day with no break, no food, which is pretty shit. But yeah, after work, the head of the bar decided to do like a fucking deep clean, which is pretty annoying. Not really what I wanted to do, but I said fuck it, help him out, and got through that. Shit, this might not even be big enough. It'll have to do for now. Need another pick. I need an enchanting table, man. Time to breed the cows up there. But yeah, that was pretty annoying. Ended up just helping out for a little bit and chatting to some of the staff, you know. You know, I was really contemplating leaving the restaurant now they don't do staff lunches anymore. And I probably would have left there on the spot. But obviously, for those of you who have watched more than one episode, there's a girl that I'm extremely interested in that works at the restaurant. When I say extremely interested, I fucking mean that. I don't think I've been more interested in anybody ever. She wasn't there today, obviously she's on holiday. I saw her Instagram though, she just got home. So she'll be working next week, I suppose. And I'm looking forward to seeing her again. Which is, yeah, something to look forward to, I suppose. But, oh, how the fuck did he get in there? I've built a fucking cobblestone block. Did he climb down the ladder? But, yeah, work was alright, and, what was this tunnel originally intended for? Was it that I can access it from the house? It's so inconvenient though, it just takes so much longer. I'm never around this side. This island's fucking weird. I think I'm just gonna disband it, guys. It's pissing me off. I can't decide. I'm just gonna use this to get all my shit and then move. I was originally gonna use this as a farmland, but I say I can't be bothered to redo it all, but to be honest, if I'm gonna be on here 20-30 minutes a day, I might as well. Hey, who knows? Has this started working yet? No. I guess I could just start killing them. But, what was I up here to do? Oh yeah, chop wood. So yeah, after that, I waited for them to go outside to socialise for a bit, because as I said, that's a large part of the reason why I do this job was to socialise with different group, and also, I mean, have some nice food as well as a pro. I mean, I will admit, originally I actually went there to meet girls. I will admit, because that's actually how I met my first girlfriend, was at another restaurant. So I thought, fuck it, and it was really easy as well. Especially like, I was kind of the only boy that worked there. I had basically an option. I could choose between a certain amount of girls. It's pretty awesome, actually. But so I kind of went back with that same thing in mind, not expecting to meet my fucking dream girl ever. But I gotta calm down 'cause she has a boyfriend. But honestly, my feelings are undescribable towards that person. But anyway, yeah, I went there to meet girls. Now there's only one I'm interested in. I'm literally not interested in speaking to anybody else. I've had girls messaging me like Happy New Year and shit, and how are you? They might as well be dudes. I have no interest in talking to any other girl right now. And it hasn't changed yet. But yeah, what was I saying? I always forget what the fuck I'm talking about when I speak about this person. God, I literally completely fucking lost my train of thought. So, oh yeah, that was it. So after I waited for the people to come outside to just have a little chat, but they all just came outside and just looked down. All four of them just looked down on their phones with their fucking vapes. So I just turned around and walked off. I was like, there's no point in me being here. I'm leaving. Walked off. It was very, very rainy and windy today. But you know, got home fine because I'm a fucking soldier. And what did I need this for? That's right. Got home okay, no problem. Bit of water doesn't hurt me. And got in with my roast, which I was very surprised to have. And what the? and destroyed it because I was very hungry. Well, by the time I got in, I was extremely hungry. So I had that, and it was a lot. It was a very generous portion. I was very grateful for the portion. I also had some ice cream, some like Ben and Jerry's, like cookie Oreo, some shit. Not cookie dough. I love cookie dough. This wasn't cookie dough. And yeah, to be honest, I had one. I had tried this flavour before. I didn't really like it, but today I suppose I was in a different mood and I quite enjoyed it. So yeah, the one thing about modafinil, which definitely doesn't apply to me, is loss in appetite. I can confirm that that has definitely not been something that I've suffered with any of the times I've taken it. But yeah, um, had that meal and played. What did I? I don't think I played anything. Oh yeah, I played a little bit of poker and watched a little bit of Limitless, wishing that Limitless was real and that the tablet existed in real life without all the drawbacks. Wouldn't that be awesome? And yeah, I spoke to another streamer. Yesterday I spoke to a streamer in Discord. Today I spoke to a different streamer in Discord. Um, I'm not planning on making that a trend. It's just a coincidence. Enjoyed speaking to them, and also I watched a little bit of the fish tank. Fucking fantastic idea. But I don't know. Watching it is such a weird experience. I'm like, that airsoft fatty guy just looks like he fucking stinks. But anyway, watched that, and now I'm here making this video. On the way to training, I want to just mention, on the way to training, I was listening to audiobook summaries. So not full audiobooks, but the summaries of a book in an audiobook. And I saw this one guy's doing these, but they're super lazy. They're all like like computer voice. It's very lazy. A lot of these summaries are only 20 to 40 minutes, so you could probably read those out in one day, much more clearly than the robot. So I'm thinking of actually just doing some Minecraft gameplay, and over the video, I want to be voicing, reading this summary of Think and Grow Rich. I haven't read the full book of Think and Grow Rich. It's always kind of been on my list, but I've never gone for it for whatever reason. But I will say that the summaries sound very enlightening. So I want to listen to that regularly. I've listened to the whole thing. I want to listen to it again. And obviously I might read it out myself and put it on here for content for people to hopefully find value from. And also have an excuse to play Minecraft for 40 minutes or so. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. And what roof should this be? I'm just gonna put cobble because I'm gonna use the chisel mod to have something else here. So this is gonna be the little room where I start and I look at my goals and shit. We'll see. Looks a little bit like a back room. Yeah, so come up with some decorations, maybe some interesting walls. I'll have to try some shit out. It'll be fun decorating all this with a chisel mod. It's gonna be so much fun. Okay. Damn, I can't believe I had no luck with finding any of the ores that I need. I've done alright with diamonds and iron, but I've got no coal. I've got quite a bit of gold actually. But yeah, so that's kind of it today, guys. Really long one again. I need to stop doing these so long, but at the same time, I'm enjoying it. And eventually, I want to make more eye-catching videos that are maybe me talking about a topic besides just talking about the day. And yeah, that was it. Pretty good day overall. Summary: training, work. Woke up at 8. It's now 3 in the morning, so I'm quite tired. I think the modafinil was worn off, and I should sleep like a log. Thanks for watching.